Hey, what do you say to everybody? GeoCity coming back at you today on Thursday. After a long working day at the SETI home office, I thought maybe I'd come out, take a little walk, get some fresh air, and chime in. Uh, Day in, day out, there's so much to absorb, and I feel you as I understand entirely because I feel it every single day. Um, great concern for basically everybody in the country, everybody in the world. But right now, specifically for those on Staten Island, most of you know Staten Island was my home for 23 years after being born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Um, in Staten Island right now, not only do my kids live there with their mom, but it's really bad and pressing. You know, we're looking at about 1,500 cases that are positive now in a very small, dense, squeezed in area of New York City. New York State has 37,000 cases, and there are 1,600 right now on Staten Island. Hundreds of people on ventilators, lots of folks sort of overly concerned as they should be. One of the things that I've been checking out day in, day out for my kids, obviously my daughter's home from school like everybody else is. She doesn't work. She does tutor, and she is continuing her studies online. But let me turn around here. But my son, he works on Staten Island, and they've been shift changing. He's in financial services. He works in a bank. But one of the things I found out today, and I'm delighted to hear this, the only thing I'm delighted about, that he will be home indefinitely. He's not going back to work. You know why he's not going back to work? Because being healthy and being alive is a lot more important than worrying about earning money. Money can always be earned, all right? So those shifts, whether you close the bank altogether, there's a choice. You do have a choice, all right? Unless you're a civil servant, unless you're protecting the city, fire department, police department, a nurse or a doctor, and everybody, all those folks are heroes in this capacity. If you got a regular job, no matter what you're doing, you have a choice. You could stay home entirely. You don't have to go in. You can't make you go in. You do want to do what you have to do to stay healthy. And that's what I'm glad my son's doing. He's staying healthy. I don't want him out there. I know my daughter's not going to be out there. So now it makes me feel good. And he's still going to get paid. He's still going to get paid. So he's staying home. He's staying home. And it's going to be a tough 2 months. How long it takes, you know. Logic says this is probably going to go on through, March is over, through March, all of April, probably into May. God willing, we wake up tomorrow morning and it's all gone. I'm always optimistic, but being realistic, the amount of cases, not only in New York, but everywhere. Where I am right now in New Jersey, it's growing every single day. Jersey's number 2 in the country. So being realistic, accepting reality as it is, not how it once was, nor how you want it to be. That's our reality right now. So each day we have to be mindful. We have to practice social distancing. It's not just a phrase or cliche. It's a reality. It's imperative. Okay? It's imperative. Because there are folks out there, hundreds of them, maybe thousands, that could be infected, but there are absolutely no symptoms. Because those symptoms, of course, incubates in your system for up to 14 days. 14 days. So it's not how someone looks or their overall disposition. They could be sick. The only way you can ensure that you won't get sick if you're not around anybody. So hunker down. Listen to me. My heart, and by the way, I'm not being selfish towards, being concerned for my kids. I know a lot of people on Staten Island, hundreds, maybe a few thousand. I care for everybody. I'm caring for everybody around the country, around the world. But if you live on Staten Island, because there's so much infection in a very small, squeezed-in place, please be extra careful. Be mindful. Respect others. and stay home. Just stay home. You don't even have to go to work. Now, if you're somebody that's in the medical business, an EMT, a nurse, a doctor, what you're doing is an act of heroism. But if you're exhausted and you have nothing left in your tank and you can't do it anymore, don't get sick. You stay home too if you have to. It's better than dying, right? Think about it, right? So I don't go on and on and on. I got to get back in the house. It's a nice day. Hopefully you had a chance to just get out, get a little fresh air. And I'll catch up with you again soon, all right? Peace. God bless everybody, and hang in there, all right? We're going to get through this collectively. Just stay healthy. Bye-bye.